everyone, I'm Tim Kington and this is Coding is for the Birds. We're working our way through Advent of Code 2021. Every day in December we have a new coding puzzle, and here we are on day 2. Here's the URL for our day 2 problem. Pause the video and go take a look at it. For the second problem, we need to read a series of commands and figure out where our submarine ends up. So we're going to see commands like forward 1, down 2, up 3. This would move us forward 5 units. This would move us down 5, forward 8 more, up 3 toward the surface, down 8, forward 2. So we're going to read a series of commands like this from our input, and then at the end, we will know what our current horizontal position and depth are. And for the answer, we need to multiply those together and enter that product. So let's go get my puzzle input. All right, let's add our input file to our Java project. Save that. And let's try to write some code to handle this input. So we need a scanner. And we can import these. I guess any exception would be good. Okay. So we have our starter project here. We're going to use a scanner to read our input. Get the next line. And now we need to handle 3 types of commands. So I think I'm going to split the line where there's a space. And these input commands that we have, why is this giving me an error? Oh yeah, string array. These input commands that we have are all going to be 2 words. So we're going to have a command and then a number. So we can do a switch on the command, which will be token sub 0. And we're going to have a case for forward. We're going to have a case for up. We're going to have a case for down. And in each case, the second part of the line is going to be a number for how far we go. So we'll say distance is % of token sub 1. And then as we run, we need to keep track of our current position. So we'll say horizontal position, I guess I'll just call that X. And we'll call the other one depth. So these are going to start at 0. When we go forward, we're going to add our distance to X. When we go up, we will subtract it from our depth. And when we go down, we will add it to our depth. And then at the end, we will do close and we'll print our X, our depth, and the product of the 2. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got an exception. I think what probably happened is we wound up with an empty line at some point. I'll just say if line.length is 0, then break. Let's see if that takes care of the problem. Guess not. Well, let's print the lines out and see what we're getting here. Okay, so what's happening here is our current directory is not what I wanted it to be. We need a launch.json, I guess. What we needed to do is create a launch.json and set the current working directory. So let's do that for the launch current file configuration. And see what workspace folder is. Okay. I think the act of creating the launch.json set my workspace folder to be the right directory. So now we are reading the right data and we're getting a result that looks sort of plausible. Let's see if that's the right number. It is. All right, part 2. Take a moment and read this one. Okay, so now we have a third value aim that we need to track. Down and up are going to change our aim. So down increases and up decreases it. And then we have forward x, which does two things. It's going to move our horizontal position by x units, but it also increases our depth by our aim times x. Well, let's try to do that. We're going to need to keep track of aim, which starts at 0. We said up and down are affecting aim. And then forward is going to move us our distance, and it also changes our depth by aim times distance. This may do the trick. There you have it. Well, that's 2 down and 23 to go. As we get deeper into the month, these problems are probably going to get harder. They usually do. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.